let's talk about who's available right now to potentially replace Lou Anarumo. Now, keep in mind, more coaches might be fired before the end of this offseason. Most likely, there will be some coaches or coordinators, potentially. We'll have to wait and see. With that being said, let's talk about our first potential candidate, our lucky bachelor, number one, Dennis Allen. Now, Dennis Allen has a pretty good track record as a defensive coordinator. He tried to be coached twice and absolutely flopped, which is ironic because obviously Lou almost left us last offseason due to trying to be a coach. It might have been a flop. Who knows, right? At the end of the day, Dennis Allen has had his issues with being a head coach, and it looks like he'll probably go right back to being a defensive coordinator. And this could actually work out pretty well for us, especially because we got rid of Lou. Dennis Allen might not be a bad person to go with. As it says here, Taylor has first-hand experience with Allen's defense after playing against him in the NFC West during Taylor's 2 seasons with the Rams. So he has experience as a defense coordinator. He has a great track record with Taylor. So I might work out somewhat okay. And you know the Bengals are, they love to get people who they've already worked with before. They like to keep that kind of family bonding type thing. Like, oh, I work with you. We're cool. We're friends. We're on the same page. I want you on this team. That doesn't always work, by the way. But sometimes it does. I don't know. I think Dennis Allen probably is the guy we're going to end up going with, to be honest, based on that exact reasoning right there. He has, not only is he experienced defense coordinator with a strong track record, but he also has experience with Zach Taylor. Now, the next guy on this list is probably the best candidate for us, and it's a guy I've been talking about a lot. Trust me, I don't want to become the quote-unquote New York Jets here, but I still think Joe Douglas could be a good GM. He has a great track record of drafting very well, but a good defensive coordinator is Robert Saleh. And this is a guy I really, really want as our new defensive coordinator. Said this many times before on the stream, on the channel. This is a really good option. He was the defense coordinator for the 49ers from 2017, I believe, till 2020. And he was amazing. It says right here, his defense ranked 2nd and 5th in the league in 2019 and 2020, respectively, making him one of the hottest head coaching candidates in 2021 cycle. Obviously, he'll probably not get another, head coaching opportunity. Again, kind of like Dennis Allen here. So it's very possible we could get him and bring him in. This, again, my opinion, this is the best option. Unlike Allen, Saleh still has a future as a head coach in the league. I don't think he does. I don't think he has a future as a head coach. I'll be honest with you. So I think we should get Robert Saleh personally, but I think Dennis Allen's also a really good option. Matt Eberflus, hail to the no. Hail to the no. Hail to the no. I don't want Matt Eberflus. He can save his time out, and he can save his job somewhere else. I am good. I know he's a great defensive mind. I know he's a great defensive coordinator. I get that. He was great with the Colts. But at the end of the day, not really too much of a fan of him. I just don't think we need that type of mentality. Now, the fan favorite, I would say, who everyone expects us to go and get is Al Golden. That's the guy that everyone's expecting. He's the former Bengals linebacker coach who is still working at Notre Dame as defense coordinator, leading one of the country's best unit in the college football playoff semifinals in the addition to its 2 seasons as linebacker coach in Cincinnati. The 55-year-old Golden has a Division I head coaching at the University of Miami and Temple in 5 seasons. So that's who everyone thinks we're going to get, in all honesty, is Al Golden. It's very possible. I would say right now, if I had to give a list, it's Dennis Allen, Al Golden, or Robert Saleh. Those are the 3 I would say. I lean more toward Al Golden or Dennis Allen because of the ties with the Bengals is where you're really going to see. Now, other options available is Dougie Peterson. We're not getting him. Gerard Mayo, hell to the nah. And that's pretty much it. Again, there's other options you could go with, for being honest here. Like, for example, you could go with another college defense coordinator in college right now. Can't think of the top of my head, but you could go with someone there. They're always, especially if they're a good defense coordinator, but at the same time, they want to get to the NFL eventually. It's a good chance to get them over to the NFL. But for the most part, I think we're probably going to keep to the big names here. And it's probably going to be Al Golden, if we're being honest. Which is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. It's not awful. Obviously, it's cool because not only... First of all, here we go, right? Not only is it cool because he's already worked here before and we already know him, he's going to know the inside track when it comes to who we should draft. And again, credit here to the Bengals, okay? How the Bengals work is it's not just one person making the decision when it comes to the coaching unit. They everyone gives their input and they put it all together and then they make a group decision rather than one person like Jerry Jones, for example, being the main guy making all the decisions. They're very open to everyone's opinion when it comes to the coaching staff of the Bengals. When it comes to calling offensive plays, Zach Taylor says, that's mine, leave it alone. But when it comes to everything else, they are very open to allowing everyone to voice their opinion. The reason why they're like this is because they don't want to take the blame. That's pretty much it. When one person makes all the decisions, it kind of points all the blame toward one person. When you have everyone equally giving their opinions, yes, it does open up for more of an open conversation, open-minded conversation, but it also makes it so that you can't point the finger at one person and everyone is equally blamed and not just one person. Although, if we're being honest, I think Lou kind of took it on the sword here with the situation that happened. I don't know, again, if I would have blamed everyone. Like, if they would have fired Lou and then also fired Zach, I could understand. Right? But the fact that they didn't fire Zach kind of makes it so that they put all the blame on Lou Anarumo when I don't think it's all Lou Anarumo's fault in any slightest, it's not all his fault. It's really not. There's a lot of fault of the front office that is not going to be looked at now, and it's going to act like it's not a fault at all, but it is. So, see you guys in the next one, though. Peace.